know you're somewhere.
Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Ken. Today Aquarius, you guys got number 34, Hummingbird Spirit, Be Here Now in reverse. I feel like you're thinking about something in the past. And you have 7, 7, 8, 25, 26. An ending that might have taken place. But the funny thing about this relationship, that I think it's a relationship that you're thinking about in the past, and I feel like the funny thing about it is that there's something here that you've learned, right? So I would say, like, Aquarius, it doesn't matter like how much we fuck up, because I think the good thing about messing up is that you learn something from it, right? So whatever happened here in the past, you might be like stuck because there might have been an error on your part, or maybe there's an error on this person's part, whatever. But the thing here is, like, did you guys learn something from the error? Did you learn something from the mistake? And I'm seeing here that you did. The crazy thing here is like, if you learned something from this, then it was not bad. You know what I mean? I feel like someone here is like stuck up in the past because they're like, oh, how could I have made this mistake, or how could this have happened, or whatever. But I'm getting here that like you learned something. Either the relationship taught you something, or the mistake taught you something, or the mistake taught this person something. Like, there is something that came from this relationship that led to knowledge, that led to wisdom, right? So I don't think that whoever I'm speaking to, if you're stuck in the past, right? If you're stuck in a mistake, or you're stuck somewhere, don't be, because that's how we learn. You know, most people learn through making a mistake, and that's actually, I think, a good thing. Like, you know, like a mistake can be a blessing. Like, look at it in the positive light. So whoever this is, like, if you're stuck in the past, if you're stuck in a mistake, don't be. You learn something from it, and now it's time to move forward. That's what I'm getting from this meditative session. Let's pull more cards. So Aquarius, I see what's going on here. And I honestly want to tell you that whatever happened in this relationship, whether it was you or whether it was them, who, you know, however this relationship ended, it was something that put both of you guys, I think, in a better place. Meaning, you know, you messed up. Let's say you messed up, or let's say they messed up. You get, you know, take it how it resonates. It could have been you, it could have been them. Whoever it was that like made a mistake here, right? Whoever it was that like made an error, I think that the most important thing is that there was some sort of like learning, right? There was a learning here. And this learning of like, okay, I fucked this up, or I did this wrong, and I won't do it again. Like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to do it again. Like, this is someone saying to themselves like, wow, I did mess up, acknowledging that and balancing themselves out with wisdom. You have wisdom again here. So again, this is something like, if you're wondering, did they learn their lesson? Did they ruin this like beautiful thing and learn it, or did you ruin this beautiful thing and learn something from it? Yes, you did, or they did, 100%. I can see it here with wisdom, with the death and rebirth. And it's the funny thing here is like, this has not only led to someone learning with wisdom, but this has led to someone having this really big transformation. And I don't know if it's you or if it's them, but there's been somebody here with a transformation. I kind of feel like they've transformed, because I feel like, or whoever is the feminine is definitely transformed, because the feminine is coming up upright. The masculine here is coming up in reverse. So I want to say, like, maybe the masculine is like caught up in like the past, because they're like, did this person learn? Was this like, at least did they learn something from this? They did. And did you learn something from this? Whoever it was that needed to learn something did learn it. That's what I'm trying to say here. Like 100% with the death and rebirth. And it's not only that they learned it, they've changed as a person. Like, they've literally changed and they're starting over. Like, I'm trying to say that this person, the person you knew in the past, is not the same person as you're going to meet them now. And why is that? Because the relationship really changed this person. The relationship was a pivotal part in this person's life. If you're wondering, like, yeah, did this relationship mean anything to this person? Do I mean anything to this person? Yes. There is a deep transformation that was triggered because of this relationship. Maybe the fuck up was the catalyst here, you know? There's this guy that I saw, I forget his freaking name. I think it's like Elon Talkar or Tolkienhart, something like that. And he was like, what led to my spiritual awakening? And the title, like on the, you know, the picture of the video, it was like this guy was like, I could not stand with myself. I couldn't live with myself anymore. Like, that's why I had to change. That's what led to my spiritual enlightenment. Me not wanting to be me anymore. Me being tired of my shit. And that's kind of like the feeling I'm getting here. That's the same thing that happened to me. Like, what led to my spiritual awakening was me wanting, like, not being able to stand myself either. Like, me hating myself, like, for what it was, the things that I was doing, and me being like, I can't believe that this is who I am. You know, like, I can't live with myself any longer if this is who I'm gonna be, right? So maybe that's something that happened here. Like, I'm kind of getting that vibe here. Like, somebody did have a major death and rebirth and is starting over again. And it was probably because, again, whatever mistake happened here, whatever fallout happened in this relationship, this person was like, I don't want to be that person anymore. I can't be that person anymore. I need to learn. I need to do better. So again, this could be you or them. It doesn't matter. But it's leading to abundance. It's leading to so many beautiful things. So if you're wondering, like, what was the point of this relationship? What was the point of me meeting this person? What was the point was to have this transformation, the spiritual awakening, this death and rebirth, to gain wisdom, maybe getting access to your Akashic records, right? Like, becoming one with who it is that you are, learning who it is that you are, for all the bad and all the good. Again, maybe you were triggered into your shadow, and being in your shadow made you realize, or being triggered made you realize, like, I've been living in my shadow for this long. Like, I cannot continue to live in my shadow. I cannot, you know what I mean? Like, there's somebody here though who has learned the relationship was so valuable. I just don't think you understand how valuable the relationship was to you and this person. But that's what I'm getting here. Someone here has made the transformation. I feel like someone here is still in reverse. So what I'm getting here is, like, if you're still not seeing the value of what happened here, like, if you're still sitting in hurt or pain from this relationship, let it go, because it's not worth it anymore. Like, whoever it was that hurt you, or if it was that you that hurt somebody else, it doesn't need to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't have to be the sole thing that you take away from this. Yeah, I see like a feminine energy. Maybe you walked away from the feminine, or they walked away from you, but someone is still holding on to the relationship. So again, if this is something where, like, you want to apologize to someone, then go apologize. Like, I never think that it's wrong to apologize to someone. I never do. Like, if you feel like apologizing to someone will bring you some sort of closure, do it. It doesn't matter if it's been 100 years. It doesn't matter if it's been 20 years. I just think, like, apologies are important. They really are. Like, to me, they are. I mean, maybe I'll change my mind one day, but for right now, I think that they're important. But I see the 10 of Cups out here. So again, I feel like this was a valuable soul tie. Like, again, this soulmate that you met, there's definitely a soulmate with the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. But whatever happened between the two of you, I feel like, again, it was very important that it happened. So again, if it was a breakup, if it was a mistake, if it was somebody doing something bad, it led to someone's transformation. It led to someone's change. It led to someone growing. It led to someone being balanced emotionally. So, like, maybe the relationship was fucked up because someone was not balanced. Someone was not, somebody was doing things from working in shadow, and now there's been a change in this person. That's all I can say. Whether it's you or them, there's been a change. So I'm getting now that someone is ready now to, after all this change, someone is rebuilding, and I feel like someone here is not. Like, someone here is ready to get to the 10 of Cups, and someone here, like, I feel like if we're talking about the two people that were in this relationship, one person is, like, slowly rebuilding and has had this major transformation and is, like, ready for the 10 of Cups, ready to receive, like, the real 10 of Cups, the true 10 of Cups. I feel like another person is not ready. Like, the other person maybe in this relationship, who I feel like could be this masculine, is the person that's like, I'm not ready. Because maybe you're not ready to apologize. Maybe let's just say you didn't take anything away from this relationship except pain. Again, you're still looking at the mistake. Maybe this person hurt you. Maybe you were the one that hurt somebody. Again, whoever you are, if you're the one that did a mistake, I mean, I feel like everyone makes mistakes in relationships. So it's like, whoever you are, if you feel like you're not going anywhere, if you feel like you're somehow not, this relationship took away from you and it didn't give you anything, then you're looking at it in the wrong way. You're looking at it maybe from a selfish point of view. Maybe you're looking at it from an egocentric point of view of, like, oh, well, it's not about ego. It's not about like, oh, this person ended up hurting me, so they're a bad person. Like, no, it's not, that's like ego trying to protect you from pain. I think the reality of the situation is like maybe you even still have love for this person, and maybe like all you wanted them to do was change during the relationship and they didn't, and now all of a sudden they can change, they have changed, and you're like, well, this person's such a piece of shit because they couldn't do that during the relationship, they did it now. Honestly, it sucks that sometimes we don't get something like the first time and the second time, but I'm promising you that they got the lesson. Like, this person has changed, whoever it is. Now I feel like this is affecting you for some reason. It's like, oh, this person hurt me and they're able to move on in their life and I'm still stuck here. Like, I think this energy of being stuck is here because, again, yeah, it's being stuck because you're not seeing things for what they really are. And like what the whole point of this really was. It was more for like a spiritual lesson. It was more for like a connection that was meant to aid someone in a death and rebirth. And this is a big deal, right? Like, you couldn't really ask for more from a person who needed something to like, needed to change, needed to work on something. You can't ask for more than them having a major death and rebirth. Like, you can't. Again, maybe you feel like you need to apologize because you feel like like maybe you need closure. Maybe apologizing would be a way to gain closure and you just don't feel like you can do that. But with the Hangman in reverse, I feel like they're telling you like it's time to stop waiting around. It's time to stop looking in the past. It's time to stop thinking that this relationship, all it was a mistake, or all it did was hurt you, or whatever. Like, you're not looking at it the right way. That's what they're trying to say. And I think some of you guys need to move. It's not like, how do I explain it? You need to like either let go of this relationship in some sort of way, like get closure in some sort of way, so that you can be ready for your 10 of Cups. Or maybe you need to talk to this person and communicate to them that you still feel hurt. Whatever you need to do to gain closure, I feel like you need to go do. Like, they're telling you to move. They're telling you to stop waiting around. They're telling you to stop being stagnant. So whatever it is that you feel you need to do, whether it's to communicate to this person, whether it is to reach out to them, whether it is to, even if you just feel like you have something, but again, I don't know what you feel like you need to say, but I just feel like you're still lamenting about this relationship and wondering like what happened here. And I feel like, again, if you just need to communicate to that person, then communicate to them. I feel like if you were to reach out, what would be the worst thing that would happen here? Because I feel like this person, again, has gone through a transformation. Are you afraid that they've moved on with their life? I feel like they have moved on, but it doesn't mean that you can't approach them. I don't know what you want to do here. Yeah, I feel like why someone here is still stuck is because it's like you're still thinking about this person. You still need to gain some sort of closure. Maybe you still feel like this person and you belong together with the 2 of Cups ending this. I don't know. Like, maybe you still want to be friends with this person. I like, whatever. Everyone's going to have a different perspective here. But all I'm getting here is like, with the Page of Wands, it's to let go of this pain and to move forward, knowing that you played such an important role in someone's life. And again, if you want to go communicate to this person, if you feel like they're your 2 of Cups, then go for it. If you feel like you can, maybe they're telling you like, if you were to move forward and to understand that like this person, you helped them out so much in their lives, it's going to help you meet your true 2 of Cups, like another soulmate in your life that you can have your 10 of Cups with. Again, I think you can have anything you want. Again, like, if you would like to reach out to this past person, reach out to them. If you would like to meet someone new, you will. All it takes is moving forward, though. And it's shifting your perspective. Like, instead of looking at this relationship as, like, the pain that it was or what it calls, looking at it as, like, wow, it helped somebody transform. It helped somebody get out of ego. It helped somebody become a better person. Look, you can either have... You're ready for new love in some sort of way. Like, once you start moving again, and again, you let this go, whether you want to talk to this old person or this is a new person coming in, it doesn't matter. You're ready for this. So again, if you were the one that was hurt, understand that this person learned. And if they were the one that was hurt from you, understand that I don't think that they're looking at you as the bad guy. I think they don't see you in that way. Again, like, I think that they see you as someone who was like maybe even a blessing in their life because you helped them. So again, this is just time to move forward. It's time to see the relationship for what it really was. If you didn't learn anything from the relationship and you're still doing the same shit that you were doing before, then obviously this is not your read. But I'm getting that this is someone who, again, I think it's a masculine that's still like hurt or still like trying to figure out what happened here. And I feel like, again, there's nothing left to figure out. I think you made big changes in this person's life, or they made you change. So if you're feeling guilty for like how things ended up, I think you don't have to feel guilty. I feel like this person is has moved on. Not that they're in another relationship, but the fact that they're building something here. The fact that they're trying to like start new. Like the Three of Pentacles is the beginning of beginning. They're at the beginning of something in their life. Building, maybe they're starting a job, maybe they're starting something new in their life, and they're trying to build on that. They're focused on this right now. So again, if you want to approach them. If you want to go to someone new, go to someone new. Let's see what this person's working on. I feel like you're wondering if they're in a relationship. I feel like this person was affected by the relationship just as you were. With the Ace of Swords, the Sun in reverse, and the Three of Coins in reverse, the relationship hurt them as much as it hurt you. The breakup hurt them as much as it hurt you. Like, this is not something, like, they're not moving on and they're like, wow, this person means nothing to me. If they're moving on or they set a boundary against you, maybe that's something that you don't like. Maybe they're doing it for themselves because that's what they need to move on in life. Again, like, I think that if you just wanted to approach this person, you could. They're seeking justice now. They're doing their own thing. If you want to approach this person, you can. Whatever you want, you can have. That's what I'm getting here. Whatever you want, you can have. Let's pull some advice. So, I'm getting a lot of things. With innocence here, I feel like maybe you feel like this person affected your innocence in a way. Like this person really hurt you. Like I feel like forever this person is, it's like this person really hurt me. This person really affected me in some sort of way, where like I feel like I'll never be the same. Like that's what I hear somebody saying. And I think that, again, this relationship, whatever happened here, and even though it might have led you to like feeling hurt, it's not that both people here weren't hurt. It's not that both people didn't, feel the same pain. I feel like both people here felt like a Ten of Swords energy. So it's not that. I feel like what you really have to understand here is that it really helped somebody change. Like it really brought someone back to maybe their innocence. It helped somebody grow. So again, I feel like this person is feminine with creative ingenuity is like weaving their dreams, right? And they're starting over again. This is like, I feel like that feminine. So I feel like you can say that you help someone in a way that you, like, again, like humans rarely get the ability or the chance to help people in such a like profound way. And again, if you're still feeling like you need to communicate something to this person, just do it. But yeah, this person I feel like has definitely changed. And with white buffalo calf woman, I'm getting something with white. Like, yeah, white is, again, has something to do with new beginnings, innocence. So again, I definitely feel like this person has changed. And you have the prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is the compass. The path of love is true abundance. See, however you view this relationship, they're telling you that the path of love is the true abundance. So maybe the fact that you still love this person or the fact that you still care about this person bothers you. But I don't think it should. Like, I mean, I think we all still love people and maybe we have to let them go. But the difference between loving someone and having to let them go is like, I think you let this person go and now they've changed. And now you're wondering like, what can I even do now? Because they've changed. So it's like, I think you're upset because it's like, why couldn't this person change when they were with me? But the thing is like, they changed because of you. Like you were an important person in their life to have helped them change. So again, like you can view it however you want to view it. It's like, oh, well, now someone's going to get them and they're going to be perfect and it's going to be because of all the work I did. I mean, you could look at it that way, but I also think you could also be with this person if you chose to. Like, I feel like your heart is a compass. You can do whatever you want. That's what I keep saying. Like, you can literally go do whatever you want. You can go back to this person. You can go to a new person. You can do whatever you want. But liberate yourself in the sense of like knowing that you did help somebody. You did really change somebody's life here. And I think that that's what's really important here. Like, you loving this person has led them to being who they are now. And it's because of you, that being in their life, that you made such a change for them. So honestly, I just want to say, like, again, if you feel like this person has really changed and you want to try again with them, I think you could. I think they would be safe. But if you don't and you want to move towards something new, that's also okay. Like, whatever you choose to do is fine here. But it's about moving forward and being true abundance is knowing that like there might still be love between the two of you. Maybe you guys can never be together again. That's also fine. Again, like whatever you choose to do here, I think is fine. And now I'm feeling like I'm gonna cry, so I'm gonna let this go. It's a beautiful read. Again, look at it how you want to look at it. But I think that the most important way to look at it is the way that I was trying to get you to see it. So, Aquarius, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time.